So today I am hanging out with Nijah Williams, and she is going to tell us all about what you should be doing really to just keep your skin intact, from not falling apart, from not being super dry as we get into these colder and more bitter months, because personally, my skin does not like this time. What about yours?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Tell me about your business, the name, the location, all of that.
So we just moved to downtown Cincinnati, 1122 Broadway Street, and I am Skin Haven by Koko, and that was the name that my mom used to call me when I was little. This is where we are. I do facials, body wrapping.
So why does that happen? Why does our skin kind of struggle once the weather gets a little bit colder outside?
So one thing I do know for sure is environmental stressors. It's just where you stay sometimes. It can trigger your skin, which you really don't think so, but it does. You may want to start trying to do some research and trying to figure out what is good for my skin in the wintertime. Being able to switch up on your skincare products. So a lot of things that you use in the summer, you may not be able to use in the winter. So, and a lot of people confuse hydration with dry skin, which are two different things.
Talk a little bit more about that.
Dehydration, I would say a skin concern that can be fixed really fast. Drinking a lot of water, so certain things that you may eat, and also like your caffeine intake, things like that, it can start to show in your skin how much water you are lacking. Dehydration is water.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no, not the caffeine.
I know. Trust me, I understand.
Oh.
The loss of oil in your skin, that is a more serious issue that we could have because that comes from within. So what you want to do is look for signs of flakiness, dull skin around your eyes, things like that. So that's where the dry skin comes from. A lot of like in the T-zone area, and you need moisture. And a lot of times that comes from maybe us being outside, and you know how that weather hits you and you're like, oh my God, it's but like trying to find really good moisturizers that also, they don't clog your pores. Consult with your dermatologist if you have one, your primary care doctor. Consult with an esthetician. Even if you're not seeing one frequently, you can always do a consultation and ask questions and just try to get more educated versus, you know, our YouTubes and things like that.
Any recommendations for people who just feel like they could use a little bit of extra help during this time?
Finding a good esthetician. And getting the skincare treatments, and also having an esthetician that can give you a regimen for home. It's okay to come to an esthetician, but when you get home, what do you do?
Well, the lesson that I've gotten here is do your research, consult with a professional, and just do whatever you can to take care of your skin.
Yes.
And speaking of skin, I am barefaced. I am never barefaced on camera.
Oh, but you look great.
Thank you. And I am going to get a treatment that, is this something that could potentially help someone if they are experiencing dry skin?
So the treatment that you will be getting is a hydrating and balancing, pH balancing treatment. This will help during your winter months.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Yay!
Okay, there's about to be a transformation. Like, look at this. She works some magic on my face.
The glow. Wow.
glow.
The steam
The
like coming out like
steam.
that.
It was a really hard day at work.
Yeah, it looked like it. Was it hard to stay awake?
It was actually.
Like, kinda
I was just
relaxing?
sitting there relaxing, and she was talking me through, okay, I'm doing this cleanser on your face, and
Yeah.
it was so soothing. It was so nice.
I
And
love facials.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
And it's really good maintenance, too, especially when we're on air, we wear so much makeup, and it can clog up our pores, so it's good to do that self-care. And speaking
Yeah.
of self-care, what are your skincare routines?
I like to get a facial every now and again. I think
you?
that
Yeah.
really helps. Yeah.
Like an official one? done?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It is relaxing, and I do
is.
massage with it. I might do a little pedicure, manicure, but I believe in self-care.
Yeah.
Self-care is the best care.
It is important. I mean, well, and guy, I mean, I do it too. And admittedly, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, like you said, you have to wear the makeup here.
Yeah.
So, you know, making sure you like a good moisturizer and
Yeah.
occasionally doing like a little, like a scrub kind of thing.
For sure.
Exfoliation.
Yeah.
Right? See,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to do it.
Yes, you have to. What other things do you do for self-care?
Oh, I run. You know, I'm a runner.
Running
and,
is definitely good. I'm trying to get
yeah.
back into reading. I mean, it's, you know,
Oh.
difficult with 3 little ones sometimes, but
When they're crawling all over you.
well, yeah.
and-
yeah,
Yeah.
usually my reading materials consist of like Dr. Seuss and other things like that. So it's nice to like have a break and like kind of do that. But
do something for yourself.
yeah, but I'm still
Yeah.
fascinated by that though, with the steam and everything and how it like opens your pores.
It opens your
Yeah.
pores, and it just kind of helps to make sure all of those treatments soak in, and then
Yeah.
they're really effective. I would say other things I would do for self-care, though, I just started painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day when I was 8 years old, I really wanted to be an artist, and my people looked a little crazy back then. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to work on it and
Painting, that's
just
good.
find some mindless activities to do, because
Yeah.
I'm sure you two can relate to this too. You're always scrolling or looking at a screen during the day, and
Yeah.
it's so important to unplug.
Well, hey, do that this weekend, right? So here we are. It's Friday, so
Absolutely.
take time for a little
Friday.
self-care and looked like a really cool experience. Mikhayla, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that to us.
Yeah.
Reminding me, I need to get a facial.
I know. Get those scheduled.